By Jove, Mike, we're making a hanky panky.
By Jove! Hey guys!
Hello.
Welcome back to another episode of the Revival Social Club.
Revival Social Club.
My name is Mike Stojic. This is Malia Christie. And then working the cameras is Dave. He's here working cameras, which he's actually doing his job. Yeah, he came to work on time for once. So anyway, for today's episode, we're doing a drink that you probably haven't heard of, but you need to hear of. And of course, we're talking about the Hanky Panky. But don't make it weird. All right, this isn't the Hanky Panky from the late '90s Cinemax or Taxi Cab Confessions.
Bound to go wow wow.
Yeah, this is the cocktail, the Hanky Panky. It's a very simple concoction, but very complex, very deep, and we're going to show you how to make one today.
Yeah, it's a naughty drink.
No, it's not. It's not a naughty
Well,
drink.
it's called Hanky Panky, so whatever. Mike is correct, although who didn't love all that Skinamax and dirty stuff? You watched it, you know you did. It was actually a creation by one of the most famous bartenders of all time, Miss Ada Coleman. They called her Coley. She started in London at the Savoy Hotel in 1903, and she was uber famous and well known for serving celebrities and royalty, and people who were in the know about cocktails knew about Ada Coleman.
Right, because it was one of the greatest cocktail bars in that area, so you got a lot of just famous, noble, I guess not noble, but famous people, celebrity types going there. Yeah, right, and so one of those people was a man by the name of Sir Charles Haughty, I believe that's how you say it. Hawtrey, who was a Victorian, Edwardian, and comedic actor of the time, very well known. And I imagine if you look him up, I imagine a lot of what Mike Myers did for Austin Powers. Yeah. He got from Charles Hawtrey. He's just got that, hey baby, you want to shag, like kind of thing going. So anyways, he was a cocktail enthusiast too, let's say that. So didn't make the drinks, but he really enjoyed the drinks. And he goes in and he says to Coley, he says, Coley, I'm tired, baby. Give me something with a bit of a punch. And she's like, I got you. So she makes this drink, and he drinks it, takes his first sip, and he goes, by Jove, that's real hanky panky, baby.
Yeah,
he may not have said baby, but he is quoted as saying, by Jove, that's real hanky panky. And she said, well, I guess that's what we're calling it. She's like,
on.
All right, bro, right on, dude. I guess we're calling that the Hanky Panky.
Yeah, absolutely. And that is the drink that she really became famous for, which becoming famous for a female bartender in London at the times was pretty much unheard of because there were so few of them. In fact, coincidence would have it, she actually worked alongside another female bartender. Her nickname was either Miss B, which I like, Beyonce, baby. Beyonce. Everyone loves you. Or Kitty. Most people called her Kitty.
That's way cooler.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's way cooler.
I'm a fan of Beyonce.
Yeah, but she didn't exist in the early 19s.
That's okay. She's been around forever in my heart. But so Kitty and Coley both worked at the Savoy during the same time. But, in fact, they worked together for 25 years, but always opposing shifts because Coley was so proud of all of her cocktail creations, she didn't want to have to share the recipes with Kitty. So she was a stingy bartender lady, but she was famous.
Yeah, I guess you almost have to be during those times because you're one of, like, almost no women bartenders, even in America. Like,
Yeah.
So that's it. So anyway, Coley, I want to call it Coley. It just sounds
cooler. Yeah.
Coley. But Coley retires in 1925, and then it was not until the year 2016 that Liquor.com named her or listed her as one of the 9 most important bartenders of all time, which is pretty remarkable when you think about it.
Absolutely.
So she is easily one of the most influential bartenders ever.
Yeah.
So with that, why don't we make her drink, her hanky panky. Hanky panky, baby.
I'm feeling so randy, baby.
So randy.
By Jove, Mike, we're making a hanky panky.
By Jove!
All right.
It's a real hanky panky.
We're gonna start off with 1.5 ounces of our gin.
And this is gin from one of our friends at Durham Distillery. They're right up the road from us, and we're using their Navy strength. It's 114 proof because old Sir Charles, he wanted it with a punch, so we're going to give it to him with a little extra.
I think you would appreciate that.
Oh, no doubt.
We're also going to use 1.5 ounces of sweet vermouth. I prefer a nicer sweet vermouth.
Yeah, so she's using Antica Carpano.
Carpano Antica.
Carpano Antica.
That works too.
Words are hard sometimes.
The Fernet Branca, the original recipe calls for a couple dashes, but we've sampled several, and we prefer a bar spoon. Researched.
It works well. It just works well. I think you get more of that bitterness and the herbalness of the Fernet with a bar spoon. A couple dashes, I think, can get lost, especially if you're using a high-proof gin like the Conniption Navy strength. Absolutely. So we're doing a bar spoon.
Then we're gonna give it a vigorous stir for about 20 seconds.
Stir it good, right? Because you need to make it. If you don't stir it hard and fast, it's not going to get cold enough, and you really need to get. You really want to chill that drink.
That's right.
Yeah. It's looking
have
great.
To do this part, Mike.
I don't know if you realize,
excited.
but we have a pineapple on the top. Barfly makes a bunch of really cool Barfly tools. We have this spoon with this really fun pineapple. We thought it was very
for the hanky panky.
Yeah, very fitting for our hanky panky episode. Pineapple.
Some people may get that reference.
And if you don't, that's all right.
Then with our julep strainer into a coupe or Nick and Nora glass. And you're going to want to finish it off with the zest of an orange.
And just already, look at that color. I mean, it's such a sexy drink. That color is...
You're dying to drink this.
I want that drink so bad. It's so good. It's my new favorite, if you can't tell. Because I like the simple things, 3 ingredients. It's so complex. It's got so much depth and so much flavor.
He's a simple man.
Simple. I'm a simple... It's that song, Simple Man? No? It is a good song.
Just simply drink
Look
this,
at that.
please.
I know, I'm going to drink it. With the orange zest and the orange flavor on that. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's amazing. Let me get a sip. Boy, Joe, that's a real hanky panky.
I'm glad you enjoy it.
I channeled my Charles Hawtrey. I don't know if you can tell. All right, baby. I hope you really enjoyed our show on the hanky panky. That concludes this episode. Seriously, try this drink. I mean, there's some really cool ingredients. Go home, buy the stuff. But also check out the link below. It takes you to our website, revival1869.com, and check out our Barfly stuff. So we got a really cool store where we sell different Barfly stuff. So if you're trying to improve your home bartending game, we have the tools you need. And we also have some really great syrups from our Revival Syrups page. So check that out at Revival Syrups at Revival1869.
And if you like if you like us, please like and subscribe to our channel below.
Like and subscribe to our channel, and now you'll get updates, and we're dropping episodes every week.
Yeah, totally Randy.
Totally Randy. With that, we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.